Just want to put up some friendly reminders when it comes to flood safety. 6 inches of water can knock over a person. 1 foot can float most cars. We're not just talking a tiny car. We're talking most vehicles. And sadly, most flood issues, of course, when it comes to death, happen in vehicles. And our Eric is out there taking a look at what we are seeing out on the roadways. Obviously, I know y'all are being safe. You've been diverted a few times as far as some travel issues, but how are things going?
We actually have seen a tree that has fallen on a house here near Slayton Drive, like I mentioned, right off of Cumberland Drive near the Ashland City Road intersection. And so very preliminary, we just drove up on here. We just barely stopped, like flipped the car around when we saw it. But you can see this is a fairly large tree that has just completely just uprooted and landed partially on this house near what looks like the front door of this home on Slayton Drive. And so just driving up here, we saw lots of debris. One piece of debris actually stopped us. We had to stop as this big limbs were falling from this tree, and we had to kind of go around it. So that's not to say that, you know, everything's done, right? Things are still falling. Debris is still coming off of these trees. Whole trees themselves are coming over. So that's kind of a little snapshot of what we're seeing here in Clarksville so far. We haven't been here for long. I think we've been here maybe 10 minutes max. We drove around a little bit. We already stumbled across this. So again, just a little snapshot of what we're seeing. So what we're gonna do is get out of the car and kind of get a better look at this tree and this damage that's being caused here in this section. But again, we've seen lots of other damage reports from the area. So lots of trees falling here in Clarksville. You can just see that big flash of lightning. And then right before you guys came to us, we heard a lot of thunder rumbling. So it's still actively storming here, still an active situation here in Clarksville. We know that also this area is prone to flooding. There's been lots of flooding in Clarksville recently, especially in February. A lot of people are still picking up those pieces from February. They're cleaning up from that. And then we have this new round. So especially here along the Cumberland River, we know that these low-lying areas are going to be subject to that flooding. So that's something to keep your eyes out on. I know that a lot of people were handing out sandbags, and they were putting up sandbags and everything like that yesterday in preparation of this severe weather that we're getting right now. So this is kind of, again, just that snapshot of what we are seeing. So like I mentioned, we're going to be getting out of the car. We're going to be looking at this damage more, and we're going to be checking out more damage reports that we've seen in this area. And that's what we have for now, but I'll send it back to you guys.